Right, hello and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in some parts of the world, good night. And I hope you sleep well. My name's Gray, and I just want to sort of sit here on my sofa to have a little chat with you, to get something off my chest that I think that you might find this information valuable. So, 2020 it's nearly over, but it has been a crappy ride for all of us. Whatever's going on out there with the pandemic, it has affected us all, either through our almost losing our life ourselves, or we've lost family members, or we've lost our jobs, or we've lost our business, or even our minds because of this whole lockdown. And I just wanted to sort of give you a little short video saying that things are going to be okay. Yeah? Everything that you do in your life, the only person that has actual control over what you do is yourself. If you want to go and do something, you go and do it, right? If you want to learn something, you go and learn it. Don't think that you can't do it, because you can. And I am a testament to that, right? So, let me give you an example, yeah? 6 months ago, I couldn't paint, I couldn't draw, I couldn't make candles, I couldn't knit, I couldn't sew, and I couldn't read one book a week. Or so I thought. 6 months ago, I started seeing the world in a different way, not because of a near-death experience or no. It just happened. One morning, I woke up and I said to myself, why can't I not do these things? So it started off, I saw a candle that my wife got. I lit it. 10 minutes later, I smelt it because I went out the room, came back in, and I was like, why can't I not make these? And then that thought transpired into action, and that action came as a result, and that result was a candle that I made myself. I never thought to myself that I could not do it. I read up how to do it, so I did it, yeah? And I can tell you right now, that was 6 months ago. 6 months later, to now, I've sold hundreds of candles to hundreds of people in the business that I've just started. I'm not gloating. I'm not trying to, belittle you to say that, I can just do it straight away. No, I'm using myself as an example here. If you want to go and do something, go and do it. Learn how to do it. Because at the end of the day, the only person that will stop you is yourself. That voice inside your head, preferably your own voice. If it's someone else's voice, yeah. But if you can think that you can do it, if you can truly believe that you can do something, then what you'll find is you'll be able to do it. There's a state called a flow state. Now I won't go into that too much, but this state, have you ever done something and you felt that time passed just like that? Hours have just seemed like minutes. I have, and it is when I've been doing certain things. When I cook, I'm a very good cook, right? I could be standing in the kitchen and I could be there the whole day. I could be cooking lunch, baking bread. I could be making a full roast meal, right? But all that time has only, to me, 5 minutes have passed. Why? Because I'm in a state of flow. I'm enjoying myself. I'm doing something that is challenging for me, but at the same time, I still have the skill level to accomplish it, right? So, knitting, I started knitting 1 week ago, right? Less than a week. It was Sunday. I decided to myself, I want to start. So, I started. Went out, bought all the items that I needed. I saw a 10-minute tutorial video on YouTube, and within 1 day, less than 24 hours, 1 day later, I had given my nan as a birthday present a 5.5 foot long scarf that I made, because I I wanted to do it, but B, I knew I could do it. And it's the same thing for you guys. I have a cleft palate. A lot of people don't know on here. So that's why I kind of sound a little bit different from the majority of people that you listen to on YouTube or whatnot, right? A cleft palate means it's a very, it can be very serious, or it's not very serious. Unfortunately, the not very serious cleft palates are the hardest to cure, and that's what I have. Basically, half my throat muscles do not work, right? And it prevented me from talking. I started to learn how to talk a lot later than most people. I had speech therapy, everything. My throat, numerous operations. My throat's full of scars. I have a scar from here all the way up to here on the inside of my cheek. When they tried to do another procedure, failed. Why am I telling you that? Because I'm sitting here in front of 10,000 people talking to you. My biggest fear was talking in front of someone. I know it's different. I'm talking to a camera in my house. Now, if I had all of you, 10,000 of you, in front of me in a hall, I would be feeling very different. However, I wanted to start a YouTube channel up, so I did. Yeah? Can you see my train of thought here? If you want something, tell yourself, because it's only until after you've told yourself that you can do it, you will do it. Your brain is a very arrogant snob, pretty much. Your brain doesn't like to be proved wrong. So if you tell yourself that you can't do it, what's going to happen? Your brain is going to say, I don't want to get proved wrong here, so I will program myself to not do it. And if that works like that, why won't it not work if you tell yourself you can do it? Yeah? I told myself that I was not a creative person. For years, I was not a creative person. Until I told myself otherwise. Until I said to myself, I am. I want to learn how to make face masks. So what did I do? Went on YouTube, I learnt, I bought a sewing machine, right? Same day delivery, thank you Amazon. It came at 9:30, so 12 hours after I bought it, after I decided, 12 hours later, I'm sat on the table, right? I didn't even look at the manual, right? Started sewing. It was a crude face mask, but in the end, I made it. I wanted to make one, so I did. Second face mask I've ever made, 10 times better. Third one was even better. My 5th face mask was so good, someone bought it off of me. So, if you're sitting there thinking, this year is absolutely rubbish, well, it is. But you can change that. So if you sit here by the end of this video and you sit down and you write down you 5 minutes of thinking about it, you might just have something straight away. 5 minutes, that's 10, but 5 minutes. Write down in the comments below on this video what you want to learn. Yeah? And the reason why I'm going to ask you to write it down is so that it goes from here into the world. Yeah? If you write it down, it is then it will manifest itself in front of you, because you're already 50% there. Yeah? Thank you ever so much for watching. I had no script, so I was literally just rambling on everything that was going into my head. I was just spouting it out for you. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. If you haven't done so, subscribe. Yeah, and comment down below. Let me know what you are wanting to learn, and let me know when you've learned it. Not if you've learned it, when you've learned it, because you will do it. If you want it, you'll do it. Tell yourself that you're good at it, and your brain will have no choice to tell you that you're right. Because it, remember, hates being wrong. So, yeah, work with your brain. Manipulate your own brain to think that you can do it, because then your brain will say, I don't want to get proved wrong here, so I'm going to do everything I can for you to do it. Yeah? Thank you, and goodbye.